Meanwhile, after the back and forth on the amendment of the Electoral Act 2026, the document is now ready for full implementation by the Independent National Electoral Commission. TVC's executive editor, Kayode Ladende, takes a cursory look at some salient provisions in the amended document.
Section 60 of the Electoral Act 2026, which borders on counting of votes and forms, subsection 1 states, quote, "The presiding officer shall, after counting the votes at polling unit, enter the votes scored by each candidate in a form prescribed by the Commission." End of quote. Subsection 2 states, "The form shall be signed and stamped by the presiding officer and countersigned by the candidates or their polling agents where available at the polling unit." Subsection 3 states, "The presiding officer shall electronically transmit the results from each polling unit to IREP portal, and such transmission shall be done after the prescribed form EC8A has been signed and stamped by the presiding officer and or countersigned by the candidates or polling agents where available at the polling unit, provided that if the electronic transmission of the result fails as a result of the communication failure and it becomes impossible to transmit the result contained in Form EC8A signed and stamped by the presiding officer and countersigned by the candidates or polling agents where available at the polling unit, the Form EC8A shall remain the primary source of collation and declaration of the results." Subsection 4 states, "The presiding officer shall count and announce the result at the polling unit." Subsection 5 states, "The presiding officer shall transmit the results, including total number of accredited voters, to the next level of collation." And in Section 84 of the Electoral Act, subsection 1 states, quote, "A political party seeking to nominate candidates for elections under this bill shall hold primaries for aspirants to all elective positions, which shall be monitored by the Commission." Subsection 2 states, "The procedure for the nomination of candidates by political parties for the various elective positions shall be by direct primaries or consensus." Other provisions in Section 85, 86, 87 are itemized as follows. Kayode Ladende, TVC News.